For quite a while now, the gold standard of 3-axis mini gimbal cameras has been the DJI Osmo Pocket, and I've had fun using mine. But there have been contenders rising, and one of these is serious. This is the Fimi Palm, and not only does it weigh in terms of functionality compared to the Osmo Pocket, but it's also much lighter on your wallet too. In this video, I'm going to show you 5 ways that the Fimi Palm outguns the DJI Osmo Pocket in the feature stakes, and 5 times that the Osmo Pocket wins. So let's go. Hey, my name is Saab Johal and welcome to my channel on mobile technology, helping you to get the most out of your mobile devices. So why should you pay attention to the Xiaomi Fimi Palm mini gimbal camera, especially when the Osmo Pocket is so well regarded? That's right, Xiaomi is behind the Fimi brand, so you can guess that they'll be bringing a lot of know-how and their production capability to this brand too. And thanks to GearBest for sending me this camera to test. You can find my link to the product in the description below, and I'll have a full review and comparison video too coming out in the next few weeks. Be sure to subscribe and make sure you don't miss that. Okay, let's start out with how the Fimi Palm wins out. The first and biggest difference in my view is the wider 128 degrees field of view. You can go narrow, but it will be in 1080p, which may or may not be a deal breaker for you, but personally I like the wider field of view, especially for vlogging type shots. For comparison, remember, the Osmo Pocket has an 80-degree field of view, so the Fimi Palm is a lot wider. Secondly is the built-in joystick on the Fimi Palm. So this is a bonus and something that you would have to pay for and set onto the camera separately for the Osmo Pocket. And it's kind of a wheel rather than a joystick. So this is a definite advantage that the Fimi Palm has. And I did say that the Palm was a lot cheaper already. Number 3 is Wi-Fi. In the Fimi itself, it's built in, and it's another accessory that you have to buy for the Osmo Pocket. And it's not cheap either. So remote shooting is possible with the Fimi Palm straight out of the box, especially when you pair it up with the next 4th advantage. And that is the built-in tripod mount. Yes, this is also built into the camera, unlike the Osmo Pocket, which makes this a powerful set of features that give it an advantage. Though I'm not entirely sure this is the best position for that mounting point. And lastly, the price. Straight out of the box, this is about half the price you can expect to pay for the Osmo Pocket, which is a good deal on the Fimi Palm itself. But if you add the price of the Wi-Fi edition and the wheel to the Osmo Pocket, then here's where the price advantage really starts to shine. It looks like a pretty sweet deal to me. Okay, that's the positive stuff about the Fimi Palm. Let's look at the downside feature comparison and where the Osmo Pocket seals its advantage. Here's my top 5 disadvantages of the Fimi Palm compared to the Osmo Pocket. The Fimi Palm has a smaller sensor than the Osmo Pocket, which probably means that the video quality won't be quite up there with the Osmo Pocket, and it will almost certainly be noisier in low light. Come back to find my detailed tests of this soon. Now the Fimi Palm can only capture 4K at 30 frames per second max, so fewer slow motion high res options compared to the Osmo Pocket, which can shoot in some circumstances at 4K and 60 frames per second. Thirdly, the Fimi build quality is just not quite as good as the Osmo Pocket. It's okay though, but it does feel cheaper and not quite as premium as the DJI product. The Fimi Palm does have a fixed focus, so there's no bokeh effect that is achievable like it is on the Osmo Pocket, though that was tricky in the early days of the Osmo Pocket when the focusing was pretty unreliable. This though has improved immensely, so you can now get these nice bokeh effects which you won't be able to get on the Palm, which is much more like an action camera. Now for the Fimi Palm, there is no external mic adapter yet, but to be honest, I found that the external mic solution for the Osmo Pocket is pretty clunky. I probably wouldn't be hooking up an external mic to either. That's just not the way that I use it, but especially not on the Fimi Palm. I just don't think the value add for the type of shooting you're probably going to be doing with it is worth it. My full review and comparison video is coming soon, so remember to subscribe and hit the notifications to make sure you don't miss that. You might also enjoy this video I made completely with the Osmo Pocket, just to show you what you can do with a mini gimbal. Hey, my name's Saab Johal and good night.